their skills.
Well, new tonight, a couple of the most dedicated volunteers you'll ever meet. We're about to introduce you to these 83-year-old warm hearts every single day, stitch by stitch and row by row. They have found a true passion for helping children.
And during this National Volunteer Week, I just had to share the story of what they do for young kids at a very special place called a Child's Haven. It's an organization that babies and little boys and girls with developmental delays attend. In a small apartment,
this has all the little goodies I have to have.
Joanne and Ken Lehman get a lot of use out of their dining room table. But it's not just for serving meals. It's for squares of fabric.
My secret is getting those points all together to match on every quilt.
Stitched together with love.
We cut out the patches. We lay out the patterns. I do all the ironing, and then he does the stitching, but I hand him the blocks, and he sews them all together, and then I iron, and he sews again.
It's a team effort done over and over again, just like this, that has produced 1,700 quilts.
It's a two-person job.
It's our life. It really is our life. For the past 16 years, we've been doing it.
16 years, and they do it for the children. Children they don't know or only meet for a moment when they give each of them a handmade quilt.
We bring them out and they just love looking at them, and they see us and they wave, and one will grab your leg or something and blow you a kiss, and by that time my husband and I are both crying. The tears roll down our face, and that makes it all worthwhile.
You see, the Lehman's calling, really their ministry, is to warm up each little boy and girl at a Child's Haven in Greenville County. Quilts like these in a rainbow of colors, one featuring American flags, another with Snoopy.
We know the children just enjoy laying on them and covering with them, and some of the children, I'm sure, don't have a lot of warmth in the wintertime, and things like that make us very happy.
And that's what keeps these 83-year-olds sewing nearly every day.
Some mornings we start sewing at 6:30, and sew till 5 o'clock. Take time off for lunch and a little rest, and off we go. And there are times we say, let's just relax a minute. So we're sitting there maybe a half an hour, and he'll look at me or I'll look at him, and we'll say, do you want to sew? Yeah, let's get going.
Hunched over their dining room table, arthritis makes some tasks a little tougher.
Tying the knots are very, very hard for us to do, but we get them done.
But they have no plans to put down their scissors.
It's just something that we had talent to do, and God was behind us always.
And unplug their sewing machine anytime soon.
We're going to keep on going. As long as our hands and eyes work, we will be doing quilts for Child's Haven. That is for sure. That is definite.
Amazing people. And you may wonder how they get the fabric and the batting to make 1,700 quilts. It's expensive, right? Well, they say their friends at Ebenezer United Methodist Church in Greer, right there on Batesville Road, really make that possible. And they always, of course, welcome donations as well. They give every quilt they make away to the children, except for 2 that Ken confessed to me that he has kept for himself and Joanne. Amazing people. And the Lehmans are super volunteers, but a Child's Haven located off Whitehorse Road says they're always in need of a variety of people willing to give their time and talent. And right now, they're starting a program looking for retirees to drive their buses, and they always need help on everything from events to field trip chaperones.
We're really the hands and feet of what we do. Yes, our staff are amazing and work with the kids directly, but obviously as a nonprofit, we can't do it all, and so they really help us pick up the pieces and bring a lot of the joy of the parents when we're stuck doing other projects, and that just really pours into our families.
And a Child's Haven is just one United Way of Greenville County agency always in need of volunteers. And one way to get connected is through United Way Hands on Greenville Day, which is coming up Saturday, May 5th. Plus, there are year-round volunteer opportunities at handsongreenville.org. We do have a link to that website in the As Seen On section of our website, foxcarolina.com. Amazing people at